On October 24th, former Sioux Center and SDSU standout Christian Rozeboom made his NFL debut with the Kansas City Chiefs special teams, a game where he also recorded his first career tackle. But just 9 days later, he was signed by the LA Rams, the same team that took a chance on him last year, for this week's Sports Spotlight. After going undrafted in the 2020 NFL Draft, Christian Rozeboom found his first NFL home with the LA Rams, spending the entire season on their practice squad, but didn't get to play in any regular season games. He was cut the following preseason, but ended up signing with the Kansas City Chiefs on September 1st. But it wasn't until just 2 weeks ago that he finally got to play in a regular season game against the Tennessee Titans.
It was the first game. I was obviously super excited. I had family there, and then also to have something in the stat book is pretty cool.
Rozeboom played on the Chiefs' kickoff team versus the Titans, registering 1 tackle before returning to Kansas City's practice squad. However, just a week later, he got a call that the Rams, who were in the market for linebacker help, were interested in bringing back the former Sioux Center standout ASAP.
I flew in on our off day, on the Rams off day, and then the next day I had just some onboarding stuff, then practicing that next day and playing on Sunday. So it was a quick turnaround.
When Christian signed with KC, he and his wife Riley hoped that he'd eventually be a part of the team's 53-man roster and could have a long career in red and gold. So imagine their surprise shortly after him playing in his first official game that they'd be heading back to LA just months after moving away.
She had just started a new job in Kansas City. So she had to kind of let them know what was going on. And they knew the situation beforehand, which was good. So she'll get out here as soon as she can. We'll have to pack up our house in Kansas City.
That's part of the whirlwind of professional sports. The constant moving, the expectation to perform at a moment's notice, it can be a lot for anyone to endure. It's especially hard for players like Christian, whose spot is never guaranteed, meaning he can't afford a bad day without fear of the team moving on. It's a pressure that he certainly understands, but won't let control him.
I think I had the mindset going in, not that I think you get what you deserve or anything like that. You just got to go in and do what you can. You just have to look inward, see what you can do, and then the rest of it, you just have to accept. It's not a super glamorous lifestyle, but that's okay with me. I don't need that. I'm just thankful for whatever opportunity and whatever's presented to me.
It's that exact struggle that make moments like this past Sunday mean more for Rozeboom, who after a season of practicing every day without making the Rams game day roster, finally got to play for LA in a regular season game as he, funnily enough, played Tennessee for the second time in 3 weeks.
I kept my jersey just because that'll be my first Rams game ever, so we'll hang that in the basement someday. But yeah, it was special. I had family come down, my wife came down, so that was cool. That was special for them to be there. Yeah, it was something I always remember for sure.
Now, since he was signed off another team's practice squad, Christian is guaranteed to the part of the Rams roster for at least 3 weeks, but hopes to establish his spot on the team to keep him in LA for a long time.